The human rights of all individuals not always shared equally in our society. This is the reality that birthed the Eastern Caribbean Alliance for Diversity and Equality, or ECADE, seeking to preserve the human rights of the Caribbean's LGBTQ plus community. This umbrella network of regional organizations continues their efforts into 2024 as they launch an education campaign geared towards Saint Lucians of all walks of life. Kenita Placid, Executive Director of ECADE, outlines this endeavor.
Over the years, we have been doing advocacy around the rights of LGBT persons, the existence of LGBT persons who are citizens of Saint Lucia, by extension the OECS. And with this campaign that ECADE has launched is basically looking at how do we treat each other. Do we treat each other as human beings? Do we treat our fellow citizens as citizens? And just looking at the LGBT community, regardless of them having a particular preference, it is one where they are individuals, they are humans, and they still are Saint Lucians. And so how do we treat each other? And I think that is the major message that we are sending across, which is treat another person the same way you would like to be treated.
The Executive Director identifies organizations such as the Folk Research Center and the Police Forces Community Relations Department as allies in this campaign.
And in our campaign this year, we have gotten the opportunity to work with Zachary Hippolyte from the Royal Saint Lucia Police Force, as well as the Executive Director of the Folk Research Center, because I think that message was important, not just to reach young people, but also to be able to reach persons who even speak our Creole language, as that is something we're also trying to promote, understanding us being a francophone country, there are not many countries like ours.
Kenita notes that this education campaign informs the nation on human rights violations that often go unnoticed and ignored.
What we are actually advancing is the human rights of that community, where the same thing that's afforded for one person is afforded for all. And more often than not, persons do not recognize when they are violating the rights of others. And so this is an organization that brings to highlight where those discrimination and stigmas are happening that also causes violations as well.
With the aid of organizations within Saint Lucia and the wider Caribbean, the Eastern Caribbean Alliance for Diversity and Equality is equipped for success in their human rights education campaign is launched in our society. For Choice News Now, this is Obi Offor reporting.